Did you know that some everyday snacks you love could actually be life-threatening for your dog? While sharing food is a time-honored way to show love, what works for us isn't always safe for our furry friends. Dogs may beg for a taste of your favorite treats, but many common foods hide toxic dangers that you may not even realize. Today, we're breaking down 8 unsuspecting items that can be downright deadly for your pup. Stay tuned as we expose these silent killers and explain exactly why they should be avoided, so you can keep your dog safe and healthy. 8. Avocados. Avocados have become a staple in many households, from avocado toast to refreshing smoothies. But they pose serious risks for dogs. While these green gems are packed with healthy fats and nutrients for humans, they contain a substance called persin that can be toxic to dogs. Not only are the seeds and pits dangerous, but even the skin and leaves can provoke adverse reactions. For dogs, even small amounts of avocado, especially if it's not properly prepared, can lead to vomiting, diarrhea, or even more severe symptoms in sensitive pets. Additionally, the high fat content in avocados can trigger pancreatitis, a painful inflammation of the pancreas that may require emergency treatment. If you want to share a tiny bit of avocado with your pup, only offer the flesh in very small amounts. Make absolutely sure to remove the skin, seed, and pit. However, for many pet owners, it may be best to play it safe and keep avocado as an occasional treat for yourself while avoiding it in your dog's diet altogether. 7. Bacon. Bacon is often revered as one of the tastiest indulgences in our diets. Its savory, crispy goodness is irresistible. But while you may savor that bacon strip, your dog should steer clear. Bacon is loaded with salt, fat, and preservatives, all of which can wreak havoc on your pet's delicate digestive system. Beyond its high-fat content, which can lead to obesity and pancreatitis in dogs, bacon is typically seasoned with spices and smoky compounds that may irritate your dog's stomach. Even a small piece can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and a host of other complications. While many dogs might beg for a morsel, sharing bacon can send their system into overdrive, causing long-term damage. It might be tempting to share a little leftover bacon with your best friend, but it's best to resist. Keep your bacon for your breakfast plate and choose dog-safe treats that are specifically formulated for your pet's nutritional needs. 6. Raisins and grapes. Perhaps one of the most shocking truths in the pet world is that grapes and their dried counterpart, raisins, can be fatal to dogs. These innocent-looking fruits are a hidden killer. Ingesting even a small number of grapes or raisins can lead to severe kidney failure in dogs, regardless of their breed, size, or age. The exact toxin in grapes remains a mystery, but what we know is that symptoms can appear rapidly. Signs of poisoning include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, and a sudden loss of appetite. Within a short time, a dog may become severely dehydrated, and if untreated, the damage to the kidneys can be irreversible. 5. Chocolate. It's an age-old tale. Chocolate, the decadent treat that melts in your mouth, is one of the top foods toxic to dogs. The culprit is theobromine, a chemical compound found in chocolate that dogs metabolize much more slowly than humans. Even a small amount of chocolate can upset your dog's system, leading to symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, restlessness, and in severe cases, seizures or even death. The toxicity level depends on the type of chocolate and the size of your dog. Dark chocolate and baking chocolate have especially high levels of theobromine, making them extremely dangerous, while milk chocolate is somewhat less toxic, but still best avoided. To keep your pet safe, never give them any chocolate regardless of the quantity. If your dog does ingest chocolate, seek veterinary help immediately. It's not worth the risk when so many safe treats are available specifically for dogs. 4. Caffeine. We all depend on our daily cup of coffee or an energy drink to jumpstart our mornings, but caffeine can be catastrophic for dogs. Caffeine is a powerful stimulant, and even a small amount can cause significant side effects in a dog's system. Pets may get into coffee grounds, tea bags, or soda, often by accident, and the consequences can be severe. Caffeine raises blood pressure, causes cardiac arrhythmias, and produces excessive nervous system stimulation. Dogs that consume Caffeine may exhibit symptoms such as restlessness, rapid heart rate, vomiting, and diarrhea. In extreme cases, high doses can lead to seizures and even death. Ensure that all caffeinated beverages and products like energy drinks, coffee-flavored ice creams, and even some medications are kept well out of your pet's reach. Prevention is key. If there's any chance your dog could ingest caffeine, it's best to err on the side of caution. 3. Salt. Salty snacks like potato chips and pretzels are a popular indulgence, but they can be extremely harmful to dogs. While salt is necessary in small amounts to maintain electrolyte balance, dogs have a much lower tolerance for it than humans. Ingesting even a moderate amount of salty foods can lead to salt poisoning, also known as hypernatremia. Symptoms of salt poisoning in dogs include excessive thirst, vomiting, diarrhea, seizures, and even death in extreme cases. The risk is even higher for small breeds or dogs that have existing health issues like heart disease. Moreover, if your dog consumes salt in excess, it may struggle to regulate fluid balance, a critical process for overall health, and it may develop high blood pressure or other cardiovascular issues. 2. Xylitol. Xylitol is a sugar substitute commonly found in sugar-free gum, candies, and even some peanut butters. To humans, it's a harmless or even beneficial sweetener. But for dogs, xylitol is highly toxic. When ingested, xylitol is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, triggering an insulin surge that can lead to a sudden drop in blood sugar, a condition known as hypoglycemia. This can be life-threatening. Symptoms of xylitol poisoning in dogs include vomiting, loss of coordination, seizures, and, in severe cases, liver failure. Shockingly, even a small piece of sugar-free gum or a bit of xylitol-containing candy can cause these reactions in dogs, particularly smaller breeds. 1. Garlic and onions. Rounding out our list at number 1 are garlic and onions. It might seem odd since these ingredients are a cornerstone in many of our favorite recipes, contributing irresistible flavors to countless dishes. However, garlic and onions, along with related foods like leeks, chives, and shallots, contain compounds known as thiosulfates that are extremely harmful to dogs. When ingested, these compounds trigger oxidative damage in a dog's red blood cells, causing them to burst in a process called hemolytic anemia. Even in small amounts, garlic and onions can lead to symptoms ranging from vomiting and diarrhea to severe weakness and collapse. The danger isn't limited to fresh garlic or onions. Even powdered forms, like garlic salt or onion powder, can be toxic. Stay safe, stay informed, and always put your pet's well-being first, because every dog deserves to thrive without the risk of toxic surprises, and don't forget to subscribe Dogpedia.